so now we're going to use Excadrill. I think this is Excadrill's first appearance in my videos. This is a defensive Excadrill, since Excadrill's defensive stats kind of are better in the HP area. He's going to have more EV investment in the defenses rather than the HP. He's got max attack, since he's using Shellbell, he needs max attack. But yeah, it's really important we get up to +6 right away, because again, the way we're staying alive is with Shellbell damage, and Shellbell only gives you about 12.5% of the health that you're taking from the opponent, so we really need to make sure we're doing big damage, even though we're resisting everything that Cyclizar does, except for Knockoff. But Knockoff doesn't do big damage, because in raids it doesn't really work right. Particularly when they do it to us. For some reason in the Pikachu raid, when I was using the Toad Scroll with Knockoff, and it was working for some reason. But Knockoff doesn't work like that in these raids. So you don't have to worry about losing your item. But here, so we just went to +6, we set up Sandstorm, and now we're just spamming Iron Head. And you'll notice I'm using Iron Head in spite of the fact that it's resisted damage. Because of the old adage, you know, if you make it work with resisted damage, then it'll just work smoother with neutral. And I do have, what do you call it? I have Rest, and I'll probably need it once or twice. Unless you have a Gardevoir on your team, maybe you won't. I do have Earthquake on this, or at least I would run Earthquake if I were being practical here, and then obviously Excadrill would absolutely smash this, but for demonstration purposes, just want to show it works resisted, which means it works neutral. And it's good that we're ahead of the timer here. Definitely want to terrestrialize and get some more shots off before the cleanse, because when I get cleansed, I am gonna have to rest. We're resisting everything pretty damn well here, right? Being steel typing against this raid is really good. We're looking at maximum damage of 28.8 from a critical hit. Oh wait, that's wrong. Hold up. Adamant. Okay. Looking at maximum of 31.2%. That's a critical hit, double edge. Okay, so I just got nullified. So now I'm gonna go ahead and rest. Now the way you use rest in raids, the good thing about rest is every Pokemon gets it, right? So the thing with heal cheers is you don't really reliably get HP, but what you can do is just give it rest, and you use rest, and then what heal cheers do reliably is heal status, like sleep. So then you heal your status, and then it's like you had a full heal that takes 2 turns. And then we can set up without worrying about our HP. We might have to use it a second time. But that's fine. We just got to get up to +6 as soon as humanly possible. And then go back in. Again, if this is neutral, we'd be a lot further ahead of the timer. We would have gotten here much quicker. But since I'm trying to make this work resisted, and this is my second, well, the first time I did it, I got it on the first attempt. Now I don't want to fail this attempt. This is my first attempt at doing it the second time. Because when I do these videos, I will go ahead and do one off camera first, just to make sure stuff works. And before I can write the turn order. Now I'm at +6. All I need now is Sandstorm. But I'm gonna rest again. Yeah, that was the right move, for sure. If you had neutral damage, honestly, in that case, you could just go ahead and attack. Cheer, heal, cheer. I think I'm just gonna do the attack cheer too. Might as well. Okay, yeah, so here's what we do. We're gonna do the Sandstorm for Sand Force. And then we're gonna do our attack cheer, and then we're gonna end this raid. And just in case we get hit with a Dragon Pulse, we won't though, because we don't have any Intimidators. If we had Intimidators on the team, we'd be getting hit with, and so we healed twice, but we still have one cheer for the attack cheer. And that'll get us through this shield real nice. I'm just gonna finish this raid. Should take just a couple turns now. There's the knockoff. I don't know what it is, man. Cyclizar just likes using knockoff, even though it doesn't work. Okay. So we get through the shield. We don't get much healing out of that turn, but we should get some good healing now. Nice. We just gotta tap it one more time. And we beat it with resisted damage, which is a nice little flex. And by the time it uses shift gear, it's too late. It's a 20% HP that it uses shift gear, so it'll probably be too late by the time it uses it. We just gotta hit it one more time. Easy. And just imagine how much time would be left if we were neutral. Alright, so we get to use Lucario again, and I used Lucario a little bit ago. Now what makes Lucario so special is he gets to boost his damage from both sides. He gets to do it by boosting its own stats, debuffing the opponent's defense, which we won't be doing in this raid. And then the other thing it gets that is particularly useful now that the Stellar type is there is that it has a really good second typing of Steel, which goes really well defensively with fighting because it negates 3 of your weaknesses. Alright, which is quite good. And that Steel typing is definitely useful here. Screech is not going to be useful, but the Swords Dance is. But the fact that Lucario gets Swords Dance and Screech is more of a versatility thing. It's really good for it being used in multiple raids, just in spite of the fact that it's got some pretty bad defenses, or at least are definitely below average. But there's still some raids that don't hit that hard where it works very well. Alright, so I'm at +6. I'm not going to use Screech because for 2 reasons. One, 50% HP, it's going to clean itself, so those debuffs are not going to last long. 2, I kind of want to terrestrialize before the shield comes up, which isn't going to happen, it looks like, because I don't have allies that are doing big damage. Did I just do damage? That's how much damage did I do? Yeah, Arboliva has Earth Power, so I guess it could be doing some good damage. What kind of damage am I doing? Okay, yeah, I'm doing pretty big damage too, so it looks like there's going to be a turn or two with the shield up where I'm not terrestrialized, which is a bit awkward, but we'll be fine. Drain Punch gives you 50% healing, right? We're not dealing with Shell Bell healing in this case, so we're good, man. We are just fine. But we do need to terrestrialize very soon. The cleanse is coming at 60%. As long as that's the main landmark. If we terrestrialize before 60%, we're alright. And get us at least one Drain Punch before that cleanse at 60% time. We'll be fine, because that's when the player cleanses. What we don't want to happen is not being terrestrialized, the player cleanse comes, and now we gotta set up and then attack. And we're at low health. That is trouble. But as long as you're moving reasonably fast, you'll be fine. You should be fine. So I got there. And when I'm doing these videos, I'm not moving terribly fast, as you guys can probably see. There will be some raids where I have to, like Annihilape, for example, is a really tough raid. When I make a video on Annihilape, I'm going to have to move really fast. Alright, so I've terrestrialized. Now let's get the Swords Dances back up. It's a very simple strategy. Just Swords Dance attack, Swords Dance attack. Pretty much. And that Steel typing is making us resilient to both its normal and Dragon type moves, which is wonderful. We're well ahead of the timer. If I feel like it, I can do an attack cheer too. Depends on what kind of player you are, what mood you're in. I'll do the attack cheer. Nah. We're almost through the shield. Just pop the shield. What do we do? You know what? Fuck it. I have the health. I think my allies are doing pretty good damage in this raid. Must be that earth power. I guess chilling water? Toxapex must be using chilling water, right? Let's see what... Yeah. Using it a little bit. This is not going to be shieldless damage. Probably because my allies popped the shield and I didn't. Oh wow, it's over. Cool. How did it get... I'm confused. Is my game just glitching? I'll take it, I guess. Strange. So we get to use the OG Iron Hands. The original, what do you call it? When Austin John recommended it at the very beginning of Scarlet and Violet, everyone went out and built it. That and a zoom roll, because that was good for Charizard. But anyways, I'm going to get this focus energy out of the way. And see, as you can see, that does just over 25%, which is what makes this not safe with Belladrum. I don't recommend using Belladrum in this raid. You're not quite safe from it. You'll probably get away with it, but probably is not good enough. See, Cyclizar has a thing where he likes to use knockoff, even though knockoff doesn't really work in this raid. So we would have gotten away with it in this one. I'm gonna go for that last Swords Dance, and then maybe I'm gonna Oko this thing. I think I probably will. We got ×4 damage because we're at +6, and then ×1.5 because of the crit that's coming. Oh, but we have Drain Punch. Yeah, so we're not quite gonna do enough. We'll definitely win before 60% time, which is when the player... What? What? How is that damage supposed to make sense? What's going on? What the hell? Crit? What? That was a crit? At +6? I am confused. Huh. I mean, okay, I guess. Iron Hands is good, but when it's when it comes to one-hit KOs, it's no Annihilape. At 60% time, it's gonna clean me if the raid's not over by then, which is not ideal, but fine. I need to hurry up and terrestrialize so that I can bust through this shield. There we go. I think it'll take 2 hits to bust through the shield. Yeah, so Iron Hands takes 35.9 from a critical hit double edge. Right? And it's double edge we gotta worry about. Wait, am I still... Oh, fuck. God, I hate when it does that. Catches you right after you use a move. And it makes you go with the move, even though the cleanse would have changed, you know, what you would have done. I hate when that happens. Okay, but, you know, Iron Hands can deal with it just fine. We want to get our boosts back. That's not even if it's not even if it's a normal type. If it's a normal Tera type. I'm sorry, what? How does the damage not go up? Okay, I am confused as hell. Oh, dragon. No shit. Okay. It goes up to 48%. So definitely don't belly drum. Particularly if it's a normal type or a dragon type. Dragon type gets a little scary. Alright. With the dragon type, we're looking at 37.5% from Dragon Pulse. Yeah, we don't need +6. And that's not even if it's plus special attack. If it's plus special attack, up to 45.7%. So definitely don't belly drum in this. But that being said, Iron Hands is really good. You'll probably get away with the belly drum the first time around, not the second. Alright, so we're gonna just use Annihilape this thing. Because 3 of the 4 horsemen work in this. Gholdengo doesn't because it gets knocked off and we just don't want to play that game. We're just gonna get this focus energy. Why not? You know, that drastic increase in the chance to get a critical hit is definitely worth it. Especially since it doesn't get cleaned. I want to do a bulk up. Because I can get away with it. I think, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and try to set up a one-shot. I might as well. What's it hitting me with? I'll do one more bulk up, and then I'm just going to get my Screeches and try to get the one-shot. I think I can get it. Maybe not with Heracross over here doing big damage. But, you know, we can give it a shot. Oh boy. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get the one shot. Our allies are doing too much damage. I'm still going to go for it though. I'm not playing at optimum if I want to, like, just win safely. But I want the one shot. Okay, so we are getting hit with Dragon Pulse. Okay, I gotta hit it. So it's just, I'm not gonna get the one shot, I don't think. Maybe like a third of what's left? A half? Oh, nope, it's a one shot. Okay. It's a one shot. Nice. We take those. It's Annihilape's King of Okos, you know? Hi, thanks for watching the video. If you could just smash that like button and subscribe, that would be great.